All right, we're going to kind of make up for having a lackluster day. Had a lot of moving and grooving to do, excuse me, man. Start getting on my nerves. But let's talk about Kenny Golladay. He talked about Matt Stafford. And he basically decided to stay to play for Dan Campbell. So it sounds like he want to stay in Detroit. Let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist for more videos like this. And what people don't understand about Detroit, people say, oh, Golladay don't want to play, he injured, whatever. Hey, people don't understand. People that want to be in Detroit and stay and still can play or in their prime, those guys are more valuable than any other Detroit Lion. Guys that want to be here and play here, that's valuable. Because a lot of guys come to Detroit and milling in and they want to play hard, especially with free agents or veteran players. And, he said he liked the energy that Dan Campbell is bringing and he want to match it. And then you got a guy that want to be here. You got a guy that's your best player offensively and he wants to be here. He's better than Matthew Stafford, in my opinion, at his position. And people are not going to agree, oh, Matthew numbers, this, that. You can watch a game and watch the stats and it not match up. That don't surprise me because he got this many, yards and all this. Can the man win? And I think Golladay be in a better position, depending on the quarterback they put in, to be more successful, But I love that he liked Dan Campbell and he want to run through a wall that matches him. You hear a player that say, I want to match his energy. They want to match the head coach energy. Come on, we only hear so I want to match Matt Patricia energy. Or I want to win for Matt Patricia. Never. You heard none of these lines take up for Patricia besides Trey Flowers. And, you got a situation where a guy want to play for Dan Campbell. He want to say, people say, he just want to get money. He just want to spend. Why would you go into whatever? Let's say you brought Stafford back, some miracle, you get a new quarterback. Why would you want to come in with 3 new receivers? You're not going to, people say, well, what about Allen Robinson? It'd be beautiful to have Allen Robinson back. I think he'd do well here, but you plug in Allen Robinson, that's dope. But what if you can get Golladay and Robinson, To be honest, you're really going through a rebuild. If you can get both of them, if you franchise tag Golladay, get Robinson, I don't know what Robinson looking to make, but, I wouldn't mind bringing Allen Robinson in and getting rid of Golladay, but, but a guy that want to be here. I think Allen Robinson, if he want to be in Detroit, he want to win for Detroit, that's cool. I think they both amazing receivers. Obviously, Allen Robinson going to have the edge because he played this season, but if Kenny Golladay was available this season, the Lions make the playoffs. Look at his difference with Arizona. You know what I'm saying? Look at the difference he would have had versus the Bears. I mean, even versus the Minnesota Vikings, I feel we would have won those 2 games. So that's, when you could say, if we would have had Golladay, we would have made the playoffs. Shit, you would have won the first Chicago Bear game. You'd have won the 2 Minnesota games. That's 3 wins right there. So you 8-8. Chicago made it at 7-9. You probably win the New Orleans game. Which else games they lose? I'm not sure. You probably be more competitive with Tennessee. But he's a game changer. If you keep him, or you can get Robinson, but if you keep him, and let's say you do get another first round pick, you draft, a receiver, or you get a quarterback, and then you get another receiver. I mean, like I said before, guys that want to be in Detroit, they are very, very valuable to the team and to the city, and let them come back. And obviously you don't want to overpay when you can, draft a guy, but then again, you have none of your receivers coming back next season. None. Marvin Jones said he want to go win. He stayed in position to Stafford. He a veteran player that want to win, so he didn't win in Cincinnati. So, I like that he want to play for Dan Campbell. I like that he want to be in Detroit. People overlooking that. And to be honest, like I said before, you can go get Dak Prescott, plug him in, still take a quarterback or get a receiver early on. You don't have to draft a quarterback because there's so many good ones on the market. So you get Dak Prescott, you get Deshaun Watson, trade Stafford for 2 1s. You give him 2 1s right now, give him a 1 next year. You got Watson, but he got no trade clause. So, you can get Sam Darnold too. Why not? So everybody, Golladay didn't want to play this season. Fuck. If you don't want to pay me and pay me what I'm worth, why not preserve my body? Then go out there and play. Fuck that. He want to play for Dan Campbell. Sign him up. If he, overpaying, if you overpricing himself, let him hit the market. If you get Robinson or another receiver they caliber at a better price, get him. If Robinson want to give you a hometown discount, it's business. There's rumors out there that the New York Giants could be interested in Golladay. Well, you can say I draft a receiver in whoever, Smith or Jamar Chase. We pick up Dak Prescott. People say Stafford better than Prescott. No, he not. But and then we bring Allen Robinson to Kenny Golladay in, and then maybe you bring in Golden Tate back. He ain't doing too well in in New York, you know, because they just really can't get the offense popping over there. So that could be a situation. But yeah, I love that Kenny Golladay want to be here. He keeps saying he want to be here. Let him be here. I mean, he been playing on a discount ever since he played on a discount last year. He just showed how valuable he is. No wins. I mean, how many wins did they win without him? They won the Arizona game. He won the Atlanta game. I'm not sure if he played the Jacksonville game or not. But really, they ain't really get too many wins without him. Indianapolis, he could have made a difference. So, like I said, everybody's sobbing and crying over Stafford. He been a historical loser. You know, he said he didn't know how Stafford finished last season. He played through injuries. Fuck all that shit. Oh, Stafford is... Oh, I marvel at how he played through. Do we win or lose? That's what quarterbacks are judged on. The only reason Dan Marino ain't the greatest of all time because he didn't win a Super Bowl. Maybe won, what, his rookie year, his second year? Dan Marino won 2 Super Bowls. He probably still the best quarterback. The way he released the football, it was magical. You know, quarterbacks are judged on wins, but not Matthew Stafford in Detroit. All of a sudden, Stafford getting moved, all the media, oh, Stafford is amazing. And do you win or do you lose? You got the it factor, don't you? That's the biggest thing. Do you win or do you lose football games? Nobody in Detroit care that he a loser because they so accustomed to losing. It's become a tradition here. You know, Kenny Golladay, oh, I love Stafford. And, you know, you love guys that want to play for guys like Stafford and run through a wall. But niggas, do y'all win or lose? And y'all don't win with them. That's nobody cares. Oh, he threw for this. He threw touchdowns. My boy Oakland was like, if you look at Stafford number, he's a Hall of Fame. But do we win? Fuck some numbers. You can talk about how Drew Brees got all these records, but the motherfucker got one win and one Super Bowl and one NFC championship. You know, that's one. And I blame the LeBron maniacs for this shit. They don't care shit about winning and losing no more. It's all about how many points and rebounds and he lost 25 finals appearances or he lost 7 Super Bowls. Oh, we don't care. Look at the numbers. Stats are so overrated. The only stat that matter and a great place to resume is you win or did you lose. Nobody care about that no more. And Michael Jordan, didn't have 2 3-peats, and he was 0-6 in the final where people say he the greatest of all time. Get out here with Magic Johnson and Larry Bird. Uplift the NBA to regular television. If they, lost every finals they was in, if they didn't win, no, win. This generation is so backwards. Even these old dudes that forget that way, win. If you don't win, how can you be the greatest of all time? That's my whole thing. Win. All these dudes, he tough and fuck that. If he can't win, I don't care if he can play with 2 broken legs. Can you win or win? And that's why people questioning if Phillip Rivers is a Hall of Famer. Well, if Phillip Rivers is a Hall of Famer because he don't win, because he didn't win nothing. Willard Rivers won the Super Bowl, shit. He'd be right above Drew Brees. If he played in New York instead of Eli, shit, he'd probably be, he'd be, the greatest thing in New York history, shit. But it didn't happen that way. And if you don't win, I don't care how many people marvel Stafford's a tough guy, but is he a leader? Oh, you remember that time Stafford led us to a win? And people say, he got the most fourth quarter comeback. In what big game? What game you say, we down in New Orleans by 3 and Stafford got a chance to win a playoff game? No. Oh, Stafford had a chance to come back and win a division. No, people talk about these hollow bullshit fourth quarter comebacks. They did it with Tony Romo, 1 playoff win to show for it. What does it matter? If you ain't winning shit, I don't care nothing about them bullshit stats. And remember one time we played Chicago, Trubisky was the quarterback years ago, I think a couple years ago. And Matthew, they was getting blew out. And Matthew ended up throwing for a whole bunch of yards and touchdown. The game was out of reach. He made the game look at Matthew Stafford is great. He a great back runner. When the game out of sight, he can back run. He can put up all these stats and he had a great game. But the stats don't measure that completion he missed to Marvin Jones on the crossing route that could have evened up the Green Bay game. They don't see when the game get tight and some shit on the line, he don't play well. The stats, he don't have the impact. He's not going to lead you to the Super Bowl. If you go in the Super Bowl with him, he's going to run the ball well. He's going to manage the game well. And we'll see wherever he go. If he win there, shit, everybody uses Detroit. And it ain't going to matter that they had a run game. It ain't going to matter that the offensive coordinator did. And also, it's really like Belichick versus Tom Brady in Detroit. If, Matthew went without the Lions, people going to look so. But if the Lions went without Matthew, it is what it is. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. All my social media links in the description. Fast way to reach me is Twitter, then Facebook, then Instagram. All in the description. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well too. Appreciate the love, support. One time for the one time. Let me know what you think in the comment section.